Welcome. Here's my first video on building this 69 Pontiac GTO model kit. This is one that was left over from my dad, and he had it in a bag. I guess the box had gotten ruined, but I'm going to build it up. Gonna do a fun different way with this one, I think. He put these little cards in here, which are nice. So it's a monogram kit. There's the number of it. It came out in '98. It's a 1/24 scale, which is nice because this is kind of rather a small car. I built this kit, years ago. Probably like, what year is this? At least 10 years ago. I remember building this one and had a lot of fun with it. So this one, I thought I was going to do something a little bit different with the paint. Like the other kits I'm building now, I'm just going to work with what I have in my garage and see what I can come up with. You can see it's a little hard to follow. I don't have the instructions with this either, but I might be able to find it online. Here's just kind of some of the parts. I had already started doing this. I was going to do a video earlier, but I didn't get around to it yet. Didn't really do much besides the body. It's got this nice tub. It's got a lot of details in it too. You had to install the two armrests on in the back and the front there. I installed the shifter as well. These old monogram kits are nice because they always fit together really well. I think they're like the best fitting ones, and you'll lose a little bit of something, I think, with the newer kits when they basically take this kit and they pull off the doors and everything, and it takes a lot more work to get it fitting well. But I went ahead and glued the tub on there. You can see on the bottom, I put the basic pieces in there. This kit really doesn't have that many on there, but it's got a lot of details on here. So I just glued everything on there, and I just pretty much paint them all black and worry about the exterior. Here's some of the different parts to it. I built the engine, and it was when I was doing this, I just had the idea that, building some of these old kits like this, I might just stop building the engines altogether, and I think I might just try to start selling the engines. I'll just take all the parts off, and some of them I already built like this, so I might try to, if just to make a standard model kit, I might just sell the engine on eBay or something for somebody. But this one, I think I might since I already started, I might just go ahead and put it in there and move on. But some other parts too. There's the front part here. I didn't glue this on yet. Some of these kits you really can't put the whole body together because then the frame won't fit on. But I had an idea that I was going to make the front of the car a different color anyway, so I didn't put that there on purpose. And some of these other little parts too. I know that one there is like the scoop for the when you look in the car, you see that. If you're interested, the engine is pretty basic. It doesn't have a hole through it like for an axle, which is nice. There really isn't much to it. I didn't know which way the valve covers went on, so I just kind of guessed. The fan looks kind of nice. It's kind of warped in some places though. It comes with these Goodyear tires. They look quite nice. I remember this kit fit together pretty well. Well, the seats are kind of a pain though. They had this big old kind of edge to them. You can see here it's a little dark, but you can see I kind of scraped it down, but it was a big hassle really to get that down. And I guess on the real car I looked, and it does kind of have that on the real car, but it just doesn't look right. It looks like the part isn't fitting very well. So some of the other things I'll put on there, and they got not that many chrome parts to these old muscle cars. And that was fun. So what I was painting all these other bikes at the time. I'm working on like 6 of them at a time, I think. It's probably a little too many since I tend to never get anything done on this channel. But I painted this one in this chrome color. Let me go get the bottle actually. So I use this Krylon Original Chrome is the name of it. And it's just kind of like this accent paint. I don't know how old this one is, but you can see it's 1010 Original Chrome. I've had this for a while. Let's see, 2004. So I don't know if they sell it like this or not, but this is just in a 8-ounce can. And what I used this for was when I would have like chrome parts that I would need to paint or wanted something chrome, I'd use this as my substitute. It kind of worked out quite well, I thought. And if you just use like silver paint, it pretty much matched it, I thought. It doesn't quite look as chrome as you want. I don't know if you can buff this out or not, but I know I've used this before on things and it kind of gets tarnished, or it kind of like fades real easily. So I don't know if I might have to test around and see if I can add you can kind of see there I just rubbed it and it kind of gets this rubbed effect almost. But I don't know if I can buff this out or you know, put some clear on. I think I did before with clear and I kind of muddied it or frosted it almost. But anyways, it doesn't matter because for this one I just wanted like a chrome base because I had the idea to make the car painted like an old World War II plane, and I had a bunch of decals laying around, so I thought it'd be fun to just have a fun paint car. Since I already built this kit, I already know what it's like. Some paint got messed up on the hood, you can see here. When I laid it down it was fine, but the temperature I think got too cold in the garage in the evening, and that's when that happened, not when I painted it. So it's kind of unfortunate. So I have to kind of scrape that off and do that part again. But I don't know. I just hope it gets warmer outside so I don't have to worry about that as much. But yeah, I've used some different decals on it. I think I might paint the kind of this nose part here a different color as well. So I'm not really sure. I'm just kind of winging this as I go. I think it works a little bit better, but I found my stash of old decals I have, so I'm gonna try to figure out what kind of things I want to use here. This first one here, there's nice big stars. I think this is from a bomber or something. So I might use those. Those kind of look like they would be a good scale for it. I could put maybe one on the doors on both sides or something, or maybe back here. But those are kind of big. A lot of these kits I don't have anymore, or I didn't use the decals for. Here's some decals for F-16 kit, and some of these smaller ones might be kind of nice. But like some of the warning things might be a good scale for the car. I could put some by the engine. But some of the like the insignias too. I don't know how well they'll show up. They're kind of dark gray. This sheet here is from what's this says, SR-71 Blackbird. So I don't know, these on the camera it looks okay, but in person they're really faded. The red lines are kind of neat, I think, but might not use any of these. This other one here is from A10 Thunderbolt. So that's kind of cool. I could maybe use those somehow. I don't know what really I'm gonna do. I had the idea of maybe just using some of these warning signs and the numbers, and then maybe for the front end paint, like some of the planes had like a red or yellow front end, so I think I might do that, make it red. But it was really kind of my idea when I was looking at these, the F-14 decals. I don't think I'm going to put the face on there, but I was thinking maybe if I could cut the tail fin out and somehow put that on the back in a way, might be kind of cool, like going down like at an angle. Well, we'll see. I'm just kind of winging it. I don't want to plan it out too much, otherwise I never get anything done. But Some of these are really cool too. But before this, I'm going to try to figure out how to clean some of these decal sheets up. If anybody has any ideas on how to clean, like, there's a lot of dirt on them. I want to clean them off, and then I want to try to scan on the computer. I just so I have a backup in case I mess up, or maybe I could see about putting them on my site, and then some people could print them out if they need them for a kit. But that's the idea. Just kind of make a World War II kind of inspired plane. I guess I would do like the Allies, because that's all I have, all these. So I don't know. I probably won't stick to World War II. I'll just use all this stuff and make up a plane that looks like a old Mustang, you know. It might be a better idea to use actual like a Mustang car kit for a Mustang car, but whatever. I can do that later. But check back. I'll do another part when I get further along with this one.